Hey there guys, it's Don Fanatic here, and I am bringing you another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle, and today I have one against the ScraftyOne, which is the battle I actually uploaded yesterday, but today is an NU battle instead of a little cut battle, and this is the same NU team I've been using for a while now, and I'm trying to get to learn the pros and cons of this team, you know what I mean? Today I'm pretty happy because I passed my driving test yesterday. If you watched my previous video, you'd know I was pretty nervous about it. But yeah, I passed first time. So that's cool. So let's get into the battle. I go into my, I start off with my thingy thing, whatever it's called. You know what I mean, the big green guy. And I go for the substitute, but this thing is taunt. I thought he might lead with Azelf and go for the Stealth Rocks and stuff. But no, he taunts me first turn, which is annoying. But that makes me switch into my Smogon, my Weezing, and I can hit him with the Thunderbolt while he gets the Stealth Rocks, so it's quite a lot of damage considering I've got no investment in special attack and it's non-stab. I go for another Thunderbolt because I know it's reliable, damage on Azelf and pretty much anything he wants to bring in because it's quite a good chunk, and plus there's also a slight chance of paralysis, but it doesn't really happen for me, does it, because, well, Hacks doesn't go my way, as you'll see here. I mean, he gets one layer of Toxic Spikes up, and I'm like, that's fair enough, I'll kill this thing with Fire Blast. No, I won't because it misses. I'm like, okay, Fire Blast misses every now and then, so let's just go for another one, and this one should hit right. My taunt wears off. I could have gone for the Will-O-Wisp, I suppose, but I'm thinking he's not really attacking me, so there's no point. So I go for the Fire Blast, and I miss again. So I'm like, okay, well that's like the final straw, really. The next move will probably hit because, yeah, my luck can't be that bad. But he's got 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up, and I have a Poison type to absorb it, but he has Levitate, so he doesn't get affected by spikes. And then I miss the Will-O-Wisp. So that's 3 moves I miss in a row, which is not cool at all. But, you know, that's the way the game works, I suppose. He goes for another spikes. I go for a Fire Blast this time, and I actually hit it this time. And that's going to be super effective. And sheer power of a Fire Blast is actually going to take Worms right down to a really low range. And I actually get the burn. I get the burn, and that is karma biting right back at that thing because I missed all my moves, and then bang, I get the burn. So yeah, I made up for it, I suppose. He gets his last layer of spikes up though, which isn't that good, but then again, I don't really switch around too much this game, so it doesn't really bother me too much. I mean, Weezing's taken down one of his Pokemon, which is pretty cool. That's more than I expected Weezing ever to get, because to be honest, Weezing's pretty pathetic attacking wise, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. So he goes into his Huntail and he gets the Shell Smash, and I'm like, yeah, standard Shell Smash set. It's going to have the White Herb, surely, because, yeah, it doesn't want to have its defense lowered. It probably would die to any hit I use. I mean, he knows I have the Thunderbolt because I actually used it. But after this, like, all this stuff happens, Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. And I'm pretty sure because I'm a physical wall and the Huntail is a physical attacking Pokemon, that I can easily live a move of his choice, which is Waterfall. So I guess he could have got the flinch, and that would have kind of screwed me over. But from sort of seeing how much damage this does, I thought I might be able to live another one. If anyone's good at really quick maths, which I normally am, but if you can quickly double that, you'll sort of figure it out. But I get to finish him off with the Thunderbolt, which is cool. So Weezing's actually got like the most kills this game, and that's kind of depressing because he's my defensive wall. That isn't meant to kill things, it's just meant to sit there and burn things. But oh well, this guy's got Tri-Attack going on in his Porygon Z, and I don't really care about Weezing anymore. He can die if he wants, so I'm just going to leave him in to die. And it does. And plus, I actually find out his guy's Life Orb. He's not Scarfed or Specs, which is cool. That's quite vital information, because I can now bring in Snowflake, and I'm probably not as fast as that Porygon Z. He's probably like max speed. But I can take this Tri-Attack like a boss, and then I can set up the light screen to withstand another Tri-Attack and then recover up, and eventually stall this guy out of Life Orb and PP and whatever. So yeah, I get the light screen up, so my Light Clay, Cryogon, I also have a leftover Spinner one, but you know, I think I prefer the Reflecting Light Screen Setter Upper one, if you know what I mean. So he goes for another Tri-Attack. Light Screen's going to allow me to live that with 21 HP, and he's losing quite a bit to Life Orb now, so I go for the Recover, and I'm going to get back up to over half my HP, which is brilliant, because that's going to either force him to carry on attacking, when I can go for a free Ice Beam on him, or he's going to have to switch out, which he actually does do, and he goes into his Santa's Little Elf, And yeah, I go for the Ice Beam, and it doesn't quite kill it, but you know what? It doesn't bother me too much because I can quickly go kill it the next turn. But then he goes, "What the fuck?" Yeah, and then he kind of goes all kamikaze on me. And it takes out my Snowflake. But you know what? It's not too big a deal. It's only Snowflake. I have my light screen set up, but it doesn't really prove to be that much use because I don't really need it. So in comes my number one fan, my electric fan Rotom, which can hit pretty much anything with its modest scarf and its pretty beast-like Pokemon. I can hit this Bastodon for quite a lot of damage. I mean, Bastodon is huge special defense and physical defense. And he roars me out, which is cool. I don't know. It's a good job I didn't go for Volt Switch because a lot of stuff could happen. But he switches into the worst possible Pokemon for him, my Rhydon, which can easily clean the whole of his team up. I mean, I can go for the Earthquake on this turn to kill his Bastodon. I can Stone Edge to kill his Regice. And as you'll see, I proceed to do so. So he withdraws his Bastodon, and he goes into his Porygon Z. Now, I don't quite know why he did it. If he stayed in, maybe he might have had a chance of taking down my Rhydon, because then he'd got a free switch into Porygon Z. But maybe he expected to live this. This is an EVO-like Rhydon, but nah, Rhydon's pretty boss-like in attack and defense, and he can hit hard with a dual stab as well with Earthquake and Stone Edge, pretty hard or high power moves. So in comes his Regice, and thank you Lord, after me missing all them turns earlier, I actually hit the Stone Edge, which is awesome. And that Regice is a dead Regice. He told me it was max defense, not special defense, not quite sure. It's critical hit. He was moaning. I don't really care. Stone Edge was a high critical hit ratio, so just go cry in a corner, mate. So yeah, Poison's doing quite a lot of damage, but I still have enough for like 2 more turns. But I'm faster than Bastodon, and Bastodon's going to be 4 times weak to Earthquake, which is Stab, super effective. So that's going to be the game. So good game there, the ScraftyOne. I had fun playing you both times. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, sub, do your thing, and I will see you guys next time.